Mr. Speaker, sir, first of all, I would like to thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to raise this 0 notice on a very important issue, sir. Under Rule 49 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business, to the news item published in the Shillong Times dated 31st July 2024, under the caption, Residents Cry for Repair of Crucial Roads in Mokpeang. Sir, yeah?
Yes, please. You may initiate.
First of all, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to, before I begin my speech, I would like to give a special thank to the government for recently, sir, within the past 1.5 years, they have sanctioned around 4 numbers of road in my constituency, sir. 3 from PMJSY and 1 from RIDF. And for this very purpose, sir, I would like to thank the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister for his kindness for granting this sanction for my constituency, sir. But however, sir, there's one road that is very important in my constituency. And for this very important road, the newspaper came out, sir. And the name of the road is NGB, sir, Nartiang Jongluit Barato Road, sir. I would just like to give just a brief detail about the road and also the villages along this particular road, sir. NGB is one of the most important road in my constituency, and it has been categorized under other district roads, sir. It has a total length of around 35.4 kilometers, and it's stretching from all the way from Nartiang up to Barato village, sir. And most importantly, this very important road, it passed through 3 constituencies, sir. That is Nartiang constituency, 3 Raliang constituency, and 4 Mokpeang constituency. It passed through all these 3 constituencies, sir. And along this road, sir, there's around 27 numbers of villages with a population of not less than 30,000, sir. 30,000 population along this road, which depends solely for the transport up and down on this particular road, sir. And also, sir, I would like to mention that most of the people living in this area, living in these villages, 80% of the population, they are farmers. So for them also, sir, we can understand that they have to depend on this road to carry their products to sell all the way to Jawai, Pumulong, or to other part of the state, sir. And also, sir, in this road, along this road, there's only 2 PHCs, sir. One is Nartiang and the other one is Barato. So these are the only 2 nearest healthcare facilities that is available for people of those particular villages, sir. So whenever those people, they want to access to these healthcare facilities, they cannot pass through, they cannot escape through this road, sir. They have to use this particular road to reach either to Nartiang or to Barato PHC, sir. Therefore, sir, with this very few mentioned points, since it is a 0 hour, sir, I think we all came to know that how important this road is for the people of those particular villages, sir. And sir, presently, I would just like to bring to the notice of this house, sir, as if at present the road has been split into 3 parts, sir. Why I'm saying, sir? Why I'm saying this, sir? Because the first portion of the road, that is 1 kilometer up to 13 kilometers, the road has already been sanctioned under RRDF 28, and it has already been completed also, sir. And from 20.4 up to 35.4 kilometers, the road has already been sanctioned under CRF way back in the year 2019, and the road has already been completed, sir. So what is left is the length from 13 to 20.4 kilometers, sir. This is the only portion around 7.4 kilometers left, which is yet to be constructed or which is yet to be sanctioned, sir. So this particular road, as of now, sir, it is in such a pathetic condition that people who travel via this road, they tend to avoid this portion and take a longer route in order to avoid this bad condition of the road. So it's an eyesore for me, it's an eyesore for the public. So that's why, sir, I stand here to request upon our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, sir, in charge PWD, to kindly give a special sanction for this particular stretch of road, sir. Only 7.4 kilometers, which is yet to be sanctioned. So, sir, I have deep faith in our Honorable Deputy CM, and I hope, sir, while replying, I hope to get a positive response, and also, sir, to get the sanction as soon as possible, because it is such a nice eyesore for this particular 7.4 kilometer stretch of road, sir. With this very few submissions, sir, once again I would like to thank you, and I will resume my seat, sir. Thank you, sir.
Minister in charge to reply, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, at the outset, I am very grateful to the honourable member from Mukayao constituency, Mbak Nujorki Sungo, for raising the zero hour notice in the news items that appeared in Shillong Times dated 31st July 2024 under the caption "Residents Cry for Repair of Crucial Road in Mukayao." So it is a well-known fact that roads infrastructure is one of the most crucial infrastructure in the state and thus plays a very important role for the overall socio-economic development of the state. Being a landlocked state and with no other means of communication, road transport plays a very vital role for the overall development and progress of the state. Hence, to keep this important infrastructure in good condition, it is the first priority of the government. The residents of Shiliang Mentang, Samatan, That Yalong to That Nyang and Nongchingi village, which falls under Mokayao constituency in West Jatia Hills, cry for repair of crucial roads as appeared in the newspaper. Shillong Times dated 31st July 2024. So it may be mentioned that the Nartiang Jongluit Baratu Road, which has a total length of 35.40 kilometers, is the main artery road that passes through numbers of villages. The road starts from Nartiang village and ends at Baratu village. All the villages in those areas are well connected from NJB road to their respective villages, either through ODR road or village road or PMJSY road. The condition of the main road, Nartiang Jongluit Baratu road, is in good condition except 7 kilometers, which is in poor condition, that is the stretch from 14 kilometer to 21 kilometer, that is from Taknyang to Shiliang Mentang. The road from Madan Taknyang to That Bamon, covering a length of 3 kilometers, is motorable but not in good condition. However, the department will be taking up repair works along the stretch of the road after the monsoon ends. The road for a total length of 9.2 kilometers that are links to That Yalong, That Bamon, Musiao, La Tempo village have been taken up under PMJSY scheme and the same have been completed and are in good condition. It may also be mentioned that other portions of the road have been taken up, such as stretches from Raliang to Sasniang of length 21 kilometers under PMJSY 3 batch 1 and work is still in progress. Also, Lasking to Baratu road of length 16.20 km has been taken up under PMJSY 3 batch 1 and work is in progress. The Pasi Karampani road stretching from 21 to 48 km is in good condition. I appreciate the concern expressed by the Honourable MLA from Mukayao, and I would like to inform the member that the government is not sitting idle but are working on it to find out the best solution to the problem faced by the people of Mukayao area, especially a portion of the road Nartiang Jongluit Baratu, portion 14 to 21 kilometers, which is in very bad condition. The department is initiating a proposal for improvement, strengthening these stretch during the financial year 24-25. So, sir, with this few clarification, I hope the honourable member will satisfy the information that I've shared and the concern of the government. So with these few words, sir, I resume my seat.